Do 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 do. Beep 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 bop beep 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 bop beep bop beep 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 bop beep bop bop. Skibbity bibbity blah 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 blah. Skibbity bibbity blah 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 blah. Skibbity hey away. Skibbity bop beep bop. Skibbity boom beep beep. Skibbity bop bop beep. Skibbity bop beep bop bop. Bop beep beep bop bop. Baby. Oh yeah. Scubba deep dop dee. Scubba beep bop bop. Skibbity bum bee ba ba. Skibbity bum bee bee. It's time.
You guys don't
Hello.
have to worry about that.
Greetings
Hello.
and
Hello.
salutations, and welcome to another episode of Fields of Fire, Horn of Hatred.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yippee!
Alrighty then, we've got some big announcements to make. First up, we're just gonna get this one out of the way. Unfortunately, Salir will be leaving the campaign, so I'll have to be handling his departure and all kinds of stuff like that. In the meantime, I will be letting everybody know now, as well as through an official announcement, probably after session. I am looking for an active replacement for that character slot. It should be noted that this character slot will have some special parameters that you are intended to fulfill. But if you would like to play in Fields of Fire, please let me know. Okay. Here we go. Who wants to hit me with the recap?
I'll do it.
All right, lay it on me, Cavity.
Last time on Field of Fire, we continued our fight against the Depthar, the Silver Depthar. The ships were in, the ponds were down. Only the knights and the Overmind remained. And throughout the course of the fight, we learned a few things about this sudden infection, this new enemy that we were facing. We learned about how fast it can spread, how fast it can adapt, how nearly unstoppable it can be, and how it could infect us silently and through its various afflictions. And the rate of its infection is very fast. You only had a round to deal with it before we could use our powers to stop it. Namely, with Oliver's boon of being able to dispel magic and Emeralda's mind altering effects with the Crown of Madness. In the end, our strength prevailed, but it wasn't without a few losses. Orca was ripped into, caught the virus. Sin was blasted. It's a blast of gluttony. He too was infected. Alec Shale, that one outlaw character who looked a little shifty, he succumbed to the Overmind's affliction. And he's also infected. Even the Great Dark Crusader felt its pull over the lands, and I don't doubt he can overcome it, but he was afflicted nonetheless. And the first to fall was Draco Downsbane, watched him get torn asunder before my very eyes. But I knew what I was getting into. Surely this is duty I was chosen for. Fight against such a terrible threat. But surely there's another way. Surely we can find a way to... Surely this ain't the end. Surely there isn't a fate worse than death, right? It can't come to this. But I suppose we'll find out. In today's session of Fields of Fire. Horn of Hatred, episode 19.
Nice.
Inspiration for you.
Big
Gabby.
clap. Holy shit.
And so, the battlefield is quieted. People inside the tavern begin to clean up what messes they can and are thankful for their lives. However, despite this victory over an unknown enemy, there is a feeling of fear, as it seems that those that are infected stand betwixt each other, unsure as what might happen. Salire will step forward. Alright, come here. Let me get a look at you.
Everyone stay inside. Make sure not to come out yet.
Let me just move this out of the people will not come outside, as Salire will will investigate those nearby. After he does so, you will see that he pulls out a few alembics and a couple of alchemical measurements, and then he will state, "I'm sorry, but the infection has taken a root in all three of you. For you two specifically, it seems that it has advanced to its final stages already. You have perhaps hours before you become the creatures that we fought." Bartholomew's head will hang downward. Quieted. Alex will step up. "Oh, come on now, surely there's a way that we can take care of it, some kind of potion or salve?" Even if there was, we're too far away from anyone that could do any of that. You'd turn before you get there. "Oh, come on, there's gotta be some way. Maybe pray to Matheri, maybe? We could..." Bartholomew will place his hand upon Alex's shoulder, quieting him. Alex will look up to Bartholomew as he will say, "I'm afraid our time has come to an end, my friend."
Surely that can't be true. You're a chosen servant of the Black Hand. There's no way you could... With this blessing, there's no way the infection could stay within your body.
Salire will shake his head. "I am more advanced than most in alchemics. Even if there was someone with more mastery than myself, it is hopeless. These two, I think you should make your final arrangements for yourselves. If you have any letters that you need delivered, I will see them done so." Alex will nod, tears welling in his eyes. "And of all the ways I thought I'd meet my end, didn't think it'd be sick. I always thought it'd be the blade of a paladin or lawman, or an arrow in the back from one of me own. Is this really how my story ends?
No, it can't be like this. There's gotta be another. There is another way. You can't just die like this. This. We got two blessed servants of the Black Hand here. Surely he'll make an arrangement for us. The infection can be purged.
Bartholomew will raise his hand.
We may all be. We can make them warlocks if they serve him.
Quiet yourself,
Surely.
Cavity. My service to the Black Hand has come to its end.
You don't mean that, no. Surely you can't be given up so easily.
It is not giving up, my friend. It is acceptance. I served the Black Hand till my last breath. And my last breath comes soon, I believe. Arcanist, talking to Zelire. Can you tell me precisely how long? And will it be painful? I can assure you that it will not be pleasant. If you'd like, I could prepare alternate means. Will that ensure that the infection will leave our bodies undisturbed? I believe so, yes. I picked it up in the Fallow Lands, investigating an old alchemist laboratory. If I may, I would like to take samples of both of your blood. If you cannot be saved, perhaps I could use it to study the stages. Perhaps I might find a way of limiting the others' infections. Alex will nod. Might as well make some use out of our deaths, aye? Bartholomew will also nod. Zelire will take blood from the both of them. Give me a few moments, and I'll prepare the concoction.
You know a way, don't you, Oliver? There's still hope for him, ain't it?
I don't know. I gleaned a bit from our fight, but this is way beyond anything in a simple healer's book. I've never seen anything like this at all. This is way beyond me.
What happened?
We're going over the disease. It would seem that our friends over here don't have much time. You might want to get checked with Zelire to see if your time is limited.
Okay. Orca will walk over to Dragon and kind of mourn for a second and walk over to Zelire. Orca, need to get checked.
All in good time, when I'm done with these two.
We'll step back and watch them.
What should we do, Cavity? Dragon.
Can't be. There has to be another way. They've all given up so easily.
Yes, Zelire will approach.
Surely might.
And will hand both Bartholomew and Alex Shale a simple vial each. Drink this, and you shall fall asleep. Both of them will nod. Now as for the rest of you, come here. Let me investigate you. Oh, what the fuck, mate?
Okay.
It seems that you're uninfected. Oh. Oh. Wow.
What happened? Did we win?
Temporarily, yes. We're going over the end of the battle now. Solar just called us over to get checked. I'd assume you really want to get that done.
Alright. Let's do.
What about me, Solar? I ain't infected him,
Seems like you're not infected.
What about me?
Solara will sigh softly. I'm afraid that you are infected. Although, curiously, you seem to be resistant to it somehow. It is only in its first stage. Curious. I'll have to compare it to the other blood samples. I'll take some of your blood.
What does this mean?
I'll start to look at Sin.
How we looking, my friend?
Oracle kind of looked down at himself curiously.
Curious. It seems that you're the same as Orca. Infected, but it's slowed somehow. I'll take a blood sample. He will approach Oliver.
What are you doing?
Well, first I'm going to see if you're infected.
Fine.
He'll check. You seem clean. Then he'll start checking Dragon.
Don't try anything.
Yes, he is quite dead. And infected. Curiously, though, it seems the infection is keeping his organs intact. It is possible I may be able to revive him. I know a spell that can do so. But it may give his infection the energy it needs to continue.
Is it the same one you used before? The skeleton thing?
No. I'll have to use the last of my savings, I suppose. But I think that it is a fair trade for what we've done here.
But will he come back? I guess how he was before, mind and all.
He should, but I do not know the effect that the infection will have on him. It is possible that he might be warped. It's unclear.
Cavity.
Cavity's over by the bridge. He's sort of kneeling over the side of it. Kind of praying.
Damn it.
You okay?
This is out of my house.
Well, I believe it is best that we do so. We'll give him a chance to at least care for himself.
Sin, what do you think? I believe you have a bit of training in this, no?
I used to, but I've forgotten everything when it comes to medicine.
I see.
Though if he's afflicted by some magical ailment, I could perhaps look at that.
Solar, what do you propose?
Well, my proposal is fairly simple. I shall revive him using the last of my diamond dust, and we will see how the infection reacts. I suspect, however, that he has the same curious let us say abnormality that some of you seem to possess. The infection is slowed. But I won't know until I do it.
I guess a chance is better than nothing, right?
Indeed. He'll take some of his diamond dust. He'll sprinkle it over Dragon. And he will perform the spell.
Should we be ready in case it goes wrong?
He'll nod as he completes the spell.
Or cool, he'll get his weapon ready just in case.
Shining silver, spring and winter, seasons change. My eyes open. Dragon, you are revived.
Dragon will slowly open his eyes.
That you, Dragon?
He'll look at Oliver. Is it over?
Yes, do you remember much of what happened?
I remember standing behind the man. That's it.
I see. Well, you...
Wait, where's my bow?
I believe this belongs to you, my friend. I was borrowed it for the fight for a little bit.
He'll
It's a bad
slowly,
idea.
get on his knees and stand up.
Be careful.
If you don't mind, I will require your blood for a moment.
Sure.
I'll take some of it. Curious. It seems you possess the same resistance.
What resistance are you talking about? What the fuck is happening?
To the infection.
Infection?
Yes. The infection that is within you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, thanks, mate.
No problem. You're probably better with it than me, than I am.
Oliver's gonna once over Dragon's wounds.
Still on, death's door, basically, I would assume.
He's still fucked up, yeah.
That's why I've been playing him, kind
So
of
Larry-
injured.
Solire will state. Well, this has been quite the experience. But I'm afraid that this is where we must part our ways.
Is there a way to get rid of this thing?
I don't know. There is one that perhaps might. Bartholomew and Alex Shale cannot be saved. Perhaps you all can. But I am afraid I am
mean-
duty-bound to Lord Everfrost to report this information immediately.
Okay.
The travel
Yeah.
to Saphira will be quite long, but it must be done. However, I am uncertain as to your ability to make the trip. I certainly can't bring such an infection into the City of Sapphires. Therefore, I will provide you with this. And he will hand a he will hand a book of research towards Oliver.
What is this?
It is the information that I have compiled so far on what we believe, he gestures towards himself, to be the true threat to Corvanus. The machinations of an ancient being, a will beyond the kith and kin of this place. I believe that you'll find within it information that may lead you towards a possible way to cure yourselves. Whilst I was in the Fallow Lands, I had discovered the presence of this particular individual and his machinations, The first, when my previous companions and I had faced this alchemist, it produced magics of, well, quite an overwhelming variety, ones that I had never seen before cast upon Corvans. My mission, forthrightly, was to gather this information, and it would seem, perhaps not so serendipitously, I have been given this information. However, it is still quite beyond my ken. We will need foreign scientists to look at it, those whose nature has not been curtailed by bureaucracy and propaganda. Therefore, you have done much for this continent, much that I doubt anyone will ever truly know. It would be a shame if you were to all suddenly perish. Therefore, I am gifting you this, in the hopes that you may be able to uncover its secrets. Fear not, I've already memorized its contents. I'll make my own copy later.
Do you have anything that could help me? I mean, I know a little bit about alchemy.
Help you how?
Like, learn the alchemy part of it.
We do not have the time for you to be taught such things.
I see.
But what of our mission, our duty? We're supposed to
What of
discover
Hill?
codes.
Yes, I'm sure that the gathering of Hill is of the utmost importance as well, but you must understand, this infection that is within you is of the highest priority to be removed. If you'd like,
Yeah,
I could give you the same vial that I gave to the other two, but you have a chance to save yourselves. And I think it would be a bit of a cosmic inaccuracy, perhaps even a moral wrong, to not allow you the opportunity to save yourselves.
Yeah, let's fucking save ourselves, right?
I'd like to have it worst come to worst, if you'd allow me to take it.
Orca 2, could you provide vials just in case?
Of course. It is better to be prepared, after all.
Thank you very much, Talir.
Most appreciated, friend.
Can someone help me over to Cavity?
I shall prepare them.
Orca
I shall-
will pick Dragon up and carry him over to Cavity.
He will then turn to Oliver and state, I will prepare them before my departure.
Oh god.
Do you know if the Baron's men are located where you're going?
No doubt I shall walk past them, but I intend not to dilute the time it would take for me to get to Saphira. There's too much at stake.
I understand. I have a missive I believe is important to the Baron.
Of course. If you have a letter, I shall do what I can to deliver it. But I shall take no more time there as well. Too much to be done. Please understand, Oliver, that we have crossed the threshold from the regional to the continental. The divergence from our fate that was intermingled and shared has now become quite transcendent of what it was before. Suffice to say, my meaning is, there are greater games afoot, ones that require a steadfast heart, full of hope, vim and vigor, and focus. Would it be that I could assist you on this journey more than I already have? But I cannot.
I see.
Hey, buddy.
The notes and potion are more than enough. Thank you.
Very well. I shall prepare them. No, go over here and do that. As Alex Shale and Bartholomew kind of sit together and softly talk about where they might go next. Emeralda will kind of look around and just say, well, all be the same to all of you. Good fight. Good job, everyone. I'm fucking think I'm just gonna leave if that's all
Thank
right.
you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah,
Tell our story.
I think the fact that I'm not infected means I'm just gonna bye.
Where you think we go now?
I mean, there's still the hill situation, but I think finding a cure is more present.
Yes, but which way?
Beats me.
Dragon's gonna tap Cavity on the shoulder. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Black and Vector. There has to be another way. Either there. It's that you've protected me all these years. From no affliction, I've never suffered none. I've been all good. Even despite my afflictions, I've been so terrible thing that I am. There's another way, surely. It doesn't have to come to this. Give them the boon that you've granted me. Grant them something. Let them be more than they are. They have the will. I know they do. Please. I can't.
What are you saying?
Draco.
Look behind you.
What? Oh, you're up.
Yeah, Salahaya gave us one last gift before he's off.
What do you mean? What did he give?
He gave a gift of me.
But you're still infected, aren't you?
I don't fucking care. We're gonna go find the cure. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But first, we have something to do. Let's meet this hand of yours. And Dragon's gonna sit down in a kneeling style and begin to pray.
What are you talking about this? No, he has. You're telling me Solaire has a cure? How come he hasn't
Well,
cured you yet?
We're gonna go find it. But first, I want to meet this hand. Not meet him, but speak to him in the way that you do. I'm not sure how I'm even awake right now. So I want you to teach me. I want you to show me your strength, the power of the Black Hand.
I don't talk to him, Draco. He just watches over me and protects me. If he then hasn't chosen you, then you're maybe you're not meant to live, Draco.
I'm gonna pray to him. I'm gonna pray to him. And if he doesn't answer, I will find a different way. Even if it means that I die, I'll see that our friends are safe. This infection, it can be cured. I'm sure.
No, what other way is there? If my master's seen it as you ain't cured, what other cure is there?
I'm sure
If even that super powerful knight over there, that faithful servant of Black Hand, if even he is accepts in his fate, then
I will not
maybe you
accept
should
my
too.
fate. I will not accept my fate until I know that there isn't a way to live. Salahaya has given us something, notes that he has found. Right? So what I want you to do now is teach me how to pray to the Black Hand.
Well, there ain't really any fancy dogmas like the Etherians are.
suppose you just ask to be chosen.
Okay.
But if he's already rejected you once, I don't know.
I'm just gonna pray to him. I don't need to be accepted. I just
He hasn't accepted mine yet. Maybe. I don't think he's gonna accept yours either.
I don't know how to say this. I don't need acceptance. I don't need any of that. I just need closure.
How long do you have?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I get to go home though. He said it was in the Foul Lands.
Alright,
There's no going home.
Bartholomew and Alex will approach Salire, and each of them will hand him an envelope. He will nod and put them in his pack. I shall see them delivered, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what are we gonna do now, Bartholomew?
I know a good spot. We have hours, but I believe my steed could get us there.
What did you have in mind?
There's a meadow I know. One I think would make for a fine place to rest.
All right. Thanks, wizard. Salire will nod. Bartholomew will call out.
Cavity! Come forward. We have words to share.
Dragon's gonna stand up and like struggle to walk.
Hey, just sit down. Hey, stop moving. Just
No,
sit
I'm
down,
listening.
okay? Yeah, you called for me, sir.
I know our initial meeting may have been awkward, but you have proven yourself to be quite the warrior and servant. The Black Hand, I am sure, smiles down upon your actions. It was an honor to have fought beside you. I will admit, I am afraid to face what is to come. But I am glad to have a ally like Alex to face it with. But there is one piece that I think needs tending.
He'll reach down and he'll pat his horse.
This is Shademane. He has served me for many years. He enjoys this plain, its sunlight. He likes to ride to the meadows and eat the tall grass. I would hate to know that he could not dance in the sun because of my death. I would ask a service of you.
He will then reach down and pull a piece of the bridle from his mount. And then he will take off a ring from around his finger and hand it to Cavity.
I pass him to you. I ask
Slowly.
that you
Sorry,
treat
go ahead.
him with kindness, respect, and he shall serve you well. And please, let him dance in the sun.
Oh, Cavity will just look up at him and then stare at the ring in the hand for a moment. And he'll slowly pick it up and he'll nod at him and say, of course I will. It would be an honor, sir. I can't believe it. I just met you two and we're gonna have to part like this, but it's an honor and your death will be mighty honorable as well. I hope wherever we go.
I thank you for the kind words. I'm not much for goodbyes. I did not wish to see my friend suffer, but I think in your hands he shall not.
May the Black Hand guide you.
Thank you for helping.
And, maybe instead of a goodbye, just a howdy then.
Indeed. Please wait until the next dawn before you call upon him. I would like him to be there at the end.
I'll try to remind
Okay.
him about that.
Gotcha.
Alex,
I'll keep that in mind, sir.
come aboard.
Alex will
It
jump
was
on
nice
the
fighting with you.
Alex will jump on the back of the horse, and then Bartholomew will say,
Come, Shademane. One more ride.
and with that, the horse will turn with Alex on the back. We'll ride with Bartholomew to the south.
And Dragon is going to sit here now and begin his prayer to the Black Hand.
Not wanting to disturb Draco, so to approach Stellira and Orca.
1 second while I think of what he says.
Blair will look up. Yes?
Draco mentioned you had some notes or a lead or a cure to this infection.
I have handed those to Oliver already. I believe it possesses the sufficient amount of clues that you might be able to follow and to where I suspect one of his laboratories to be. I will admit I am unsure of the exactation of such coordinates, but I believe that you have enough to get started.
I see. And you found these notes in where exactly? Where you found that melted one you mentioned?
Oh, I found them throughout my travels, but yes, within the Fallow Lands is where I found one of them.
I see. Well, thank you very much, Salai.
You're most welcome.
We'll see.
Will you be heading back to Flanderton first?
Unlikely. I'll be making a straight line towards Saphira. I will, of course, drop off any missives or letters that you have.
Orca will hand over a letter and his bag of seeds and ask that they be delivered to Miss Stipes.
He will nod and put the missive away.
Thank you.
I don't really got no letters or nothing like that, but suppose you could say howdy to Mr. Emmerich and Milo and them, if it's possible.
I shall attempt a howdy.
Yeah, that'll do. So, sorry, one moment, Prince. Sin. I'll reach out my hand to shake his.
Yeah, we'll shake it back.
And I'll just try to nod and leave him be.
You wouldn't be happy to make a pass through the Razor Cliffs on your way?
No. That's quite in the opposite direction of where I'm going.
Unfortunate, I'll have to find somebody else to deliver a letter then. Thank you for your time, friend. Wish you the best of luck.
Well, Sin, you should give him the letter. He can have it sent from Saphira, most likely.
That is true. There is a courier service I could use.
Alright, I'll hand him a letter then. My bag.
Okay. Oh boy. Dragon will, on his verge of death and being reawakened, he will say, "A great hand that watches over Cavity. I do not need your blessing nor acceptance of what has happened to me. What I ask of you is that you keep doing what you're doing to him. You give him all the power that you can. He's been a great friend and an even better mentor. He taught me the ways of being who I am today, and I just want to see him do well in life. But if you do happen to want to watch over someone, I'm right here. I know that it is hard for me to even understand, but if you will watch over me and my friends on our venture, it would be great, O Hand."
Ugly Dougly. Oliver, you're approaching Solar.
Where you go, Sire? Actually, I should ask this first. Did the bodies dissipate?
No.
What do you suggest we do with the bodies of the...
Burn them.
It'll be done.
You will then hand a bundle of vials and a few other notes towards Oliver. Here are the vials in case you should fail to find a cure. There are some other notes there should you find another Arcanist upon your journey. And a final word of advice. Most do not choose their circumstances. Fewer still choose to survive them. You have done both. See that as the gift it is meant to be. And rage, my friend. Rage against the dying of the light.
Thank you. Trust me, we won't fail.
I believe you. Until next we meet. He'll pull up his hood, and he'll turn for the road.
Orca will wave.
Then
Stand up, start walking over.
there were 5.
So he
Rage
said
against the
burn?
dying of the light, eh?
You said we need to
Bring
burn
the
these
equipment.
bodies?
Yes, have it done, Orca.
Orca
You were
will
saying,
gather
Cavity.
the bodies up near the barrel of bloodied earth that he made and burn the whole thing.
Cavity will remark as Oliver approaches. Rage against the dying of the light, eh? Didn't know Slayer was the sort of guy to make quips like that. I like that. That's a good one. I might use that.
No need to move around, Orca. You can burn the bodies, it's fine.
Yeah, it's possible that we might have had a bit of an effect on him, yeah. We'll have to see how much he changes if we meet him again. Well, when we meet him again.
That's the way of thinking.
Yeah, he's an odd fellow, but he's just seemed to be the sort of fella to keep to his duty and do what needs to be done. So I don't think we gotta pay him too much mind if we ever do see him again.
We will see. But I guess we should hurry things along and get a look at these notes.
That's just what Orca gonna say. Which way we need to head out?
Can someone help me up? I'm a little in pain.
Orca will walk over and... Can you limp? Well, I mean, what are we talking? Do I need to literally carry you? Like
No,
a...
he can limp, but he's overplaying it.
Carry me like a princess.
Well, if you're overplaying it, Orca will sweep you up and carry you like wedding day.
Thank
And
you.
just hold you.
He's being dramatic.
Yeah, hand me those notes. I can read anything.
Okay. You hand it over.
He'll move to sit at these steps and we'll give it a nice read and see what's on there.
So,
Oh.
what the fuck are we gonna tell the Flandertons?
Well, I believe, Drake, Celia should have it done. It sounds like he's going to meet, I believe, the head of whatever operations are going down.
Okay, well, if that's the case, we need to figure out what is in these things and go where it leads. I mean, I'd love to see home again. Starhigh said it was in the foul lines. I haven't been there in so long.
It's possible.
All right. Avenues, you start to look over the notes. Blah, blah, blah.
Arcana helps. I can roll that too. I should still have proficiency from casting Bar Knowledge before the fight.
Yeah, I guess I could give advantage on that if how possible.
Well, as you read the notes, it would seem that there are mentions of the ancient devices and the presence of the ancient magic within several places upon Corvanus. There is one that is rumored to be in the Demon Wastes. There is one that is rumored to be within the Ice Flows. One that is rumored to be within the Razor Cliffs. One that is rumored to be within the Silver Stones. And one that is rumored to be within the Pale City itself. It would seem, however, that although these are rumors that have been gathered by Celia and the agents of the Dust Lilies, Celia believes that the highest probability is that of the Silver Stones. He believes that the stones themselves may even be a part of the ancient structure that is being mechanized by this malfeasant will.
Where are the silver stones? I'm sorry.
Opening the map. Whee!
Thank you.
Yeah, as far as I know, the Demon Wastes are the closest to us.
That is not true. Actually, I don't know, but maybe I don't think it is.
Loading up.
Oh, I doubt it is. I just don't know where everything on the map is.
Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm at
99.
99% for me.
While Dragon is in Orca's arms, if anyone else is looking at him but Orca, he's overdoing it. He's being dramatic.
It's Ray Gillette and Archer with the broken legs.
Everyone loaded?
Yep, I'm good.
I'm loaded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, so you're here at the Dead Wind Tavern.
okay.
The Silver Stones are here.
Okay.
Demon Wastes are up here.
Yeah.
So we can go to the silver stones first.
And we wouldn't have to like cross a Matherian wall or anything.
We need to get
Well,
supplied.
we don't know, but
We might be able to pick up supplies on the way at Saltbriar.
That was also where you were originally going anyway.
Yeah.
Well, soak my
The problem
stones and
is-
call me Swampy.
problem
Yeah,
is,
if we're
Slap.
lucky, we can still pick Hill up.
I think we're on a time limit, though.
I'm sorry, Cavity, you were role playing? What were you saying?
Oh, I was just, after reading the notes, I was just gonna look up from them and say, well, soak my stones and call me Swampy. We've got a lead here. Says there's rumors of these hidden places that sort of operate unbeknownst to most people. There's a few of them around, rumored to be in the ass under Wraither Cliffs, Demon Waste too. But I reckon this one direction that we be heading is probably going to be our best bet. That's the one that's rumored to be in the Silver Stones. It's just past Saltbriar. Seeing as we were heading that way anyways, I reckon maybe that's where we make our way. If there really is a cure for this infection.
Yeah.
What
Your
y'all say?
Orca's merchant ears perk up at the word silver stones.
Would you look at that? I may get to see the wife and kid one last time.
Let's fucking go then.
Yes, it would seem that we're all in agreement.
Cure this infection on us. And then we save Hill.
Are there any rations left in the inn we can grab?
I mean, yeah, if you want, that's fine.
Possibly may have to just gather information on Hill and pass it along as we pass through.
I assumed Solar was gonna get another group for that after talking to the boys.
If possible, Dragon will write a letter to the Flandertons explaining what is happening in like short detail of saying we cannot we're gonna save the outpost. Like what do you actually Dragon will like look at the party and like have his scribe kit out. What do you think I should write to the Flandertons? Should I tell them of what we're doing, or what do you think?
Tell them.
I don't
They
think
should
the
definitely be
Flanagans-
told someone else needs to be sent after Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the
Uh,
Flandertons need to know nothing. I think what Solar's telling the head of the Duskleys is ought to be enough, ain't it?
Well, we might want to make sure.
At least let them know that we can't complete the mission. They should send somebody else.
Well, not necessarily tell the Flandertons, but we need to tell,
Mr. Don.
yeah, Mr. Campbell.
So
Well,
he'll start a
Ain't Solar already doing that? Solar's already telling.
He's going to the blue. I don't know, some ice tie.
Sophia, Lord Everfrost. He's our Don's boss. Remember?
Oh, okay. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
that's okay.
we should be covered in that department.
Shrug. Okay. Go ahead, Oliver.
No, I was just yo, so he took that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yo, Sin, go chase him down. We gotta get that missive back.
Yeah, it's best that we don't waste his time. Well, can you catch him, Sin?
I'm injured, but I should hopefully be able to catch him real quick.
Actually,
heard-
don't. I don't do it. I'd prefer it to be a little delayed.
We gotta hurry, anyways.
Whatever
Yeah.
you think is best.
Yeah, let's get the rations that we asked from the innkeep, and then we make our way to the Silver Stones.
Very well.
Yes. Possibly we could retake Tower if it won't slow us down.
Yeah,
No,
if it's on
we
the way,
shouldn't.
we could.
We shouldn't take any chances. I was gonna say, I believe those of us not infected should get the rations while the rest of you wait. From what I gleaned from the disease, it's best that we don't try its hand, I guess.
You
Yeah,
may
that's
be
fine.
right.
I can rest up.
Or go wait outside.
We all need a rest.
Yeah. Maybe best you two don't get in contact with any people and just stick to yourselves.
Can we rent a cart so that we can rest on the road while we're moving?
Yeah, you do that.
If we got the money.
Do we
for
have
it,
enough
sure,
gold
but-
for that?
I don't know.
It's expensive, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't have enough gold for that.
How much
No,
gold
we
you got?
I don't know if we
Not
could
a
do
lot.
an IOU.
I've got 1 gold left.
On Dragon Sheet, he has 9 silver pieces.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I
the-
did actually end up spending everything on
the-
that bow. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
don't get to go back to
total-
town to actually get our money.
Yep, we
I
are
have-
officially broke.
I have 50 gold saved up. How much is the cart?
More than that.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Mrs.
ask what.
Mrs. Gift will come out of the nearby inn. Is everything all right?
A second, we're coming in. Oliver will usher him and Cavity to move forward. Is there something you need to talk to us about?
I had noticed that some had left. The patrons and I would like to, well, offer our thanks, but some of them have left, and we were afraid that you were going to leave without us having a chance to say thank you. Especially me. You've saved my business.
It's I guess the least we could do for your hospitality.
Of course. If there is any... I noticed that some of you are injured. Do you perhaps need a place to rest?
We can't.
See if she has a barn or something.
We could rest, but unfortunately, miss, some of us are still infected. So they have to rest
She'll
somewhere
kind
where
of blanch at
we
that.
can't get in contact.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, if
It's,
it gets too bad, they'll end up turning into whatever we were fighting before. It's pretty dangerous.
I
But-
see.
Given our situation, it would seem we need as much help as we can get.
Well, I could prepare some food for you for the journey.
That would be very much appreciated.
yeah, it would be. Thank you kindly, miss.
I
I-
overheard you speaking of a cart. I do have a cart, but I have no horse.
I think we're kind of covered in the horse department, so that card would be we'd mighty appreciate the card.
Please,
It is
I
possible.
ask that you take it.
Thank you very much, miss. And for the food, I can pay for that at least.
Please, no need. I have my business, my life, and the lives of my patrons. Please.
Oh,
But-
I believe you would still need money for repairs, no?
Exactly. You can use all the help you get to get this place.
Well,
Back up and running.
if you insist, I shall take only what is given.
Yes.
Do you want me to?
Nah, I got to go. I'd like to do this. My father was keeps an inn of his own too, so I'd be more than happy to help pay. Out of character, Arcanum, is the estimated journey time from here to Stones? How much rations would we need?
From here to the stones?
Yeah.
Probably like a month's worth.
Month's worth, okay.
Mhm.
There's 5 of us, right, guys?
So let me
Mhm.
double check that distance. Double check that distance.
Yeah, another thing we can do is just get enough for Saltbriar and then buy some there.
Mm,
Yeah, about a
Or
I
month.
we
don't
can
know.
make-
We might be able to hunt on the way, kinda.
We
No,
we
we
should
need supplies now.
we do need supplies. The problem is that we don't have the gold for it. That's
We
the
probably
that's
have
the
to
whole
go make
problem.
some money.
I have
Yeah,
116 gold pieces. I have the platinum given to us by the Baron.
Uh, uh,
What
And
sort of
I
supplies do we
anointed
need?
silver.
we need potions. We need
I think we have enough herb stocks that you could make the potions.
Would it be
Yeah, we have
slower on a
potions.
cart, Arcadum?
Hmm?
Would it be okay for me to make potions on a cart?
If it was an alchemical cart, which is a traveling wagon, which is a traveling workshop. But no, if you don't have the workshop upgrade, then you cannot.
We need to
Well,
make
regarding making potions, I believe the best thing we could do is buy what we can from Saltbriar, and then when we get close to the silver stones, we can just camp out, make
Yeah,
whatever we
but-
can, and then
The thing that I'm worried about is the infection getting worse. So,
Yeah,
do we have an estimated time on when the infection will get worse? Did Selahire tell us?
No. Only that you're
Okay.
resistant.
We should go as fast as we can.
Yeah, we should go as fast as we can.
Worst case scenario, maybe we can trade off my herbs to get a discount on some potions somewhere.
I do think we need a lot of better equipment than we have, though. So I don't know if
Yeah.
it'll be worth it.
It could be. The problem is that we really don't have the money to do it. The
Yeah.
best thing that we could do is like, how long has it been since we left Flanderton? Arcadum.
Say again?
How long has it been since we left Flanderton?
Fuck. Let me go back and look.
I'm just wondering for the stakes of how much money our stuff has made in case we need to go back there for money.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
have time to go
I
back
mean-
there for
I mean,
money,
it's 3 weeks back to Flanderton.
dude. We're dead.
I mean, we could have them maybe mail it to us, but then that'll take a while as well.
I think the best thing we can hope for is getting close. Either we probably just have to make camp and do all that stuff.
Probably have to make.
I don't think it's worth like
Okay.
worrying about the money of it.
If you're okay with doing that, then I feel like it would be best if we paid her what we like a little bit, and then if you're really wanting to pay her a little bit, as much as you want or feel comfortable with, and then we need Oliver and Cavity to go to Saltbriar.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, and I'm kind of on liking what Oliver said too. Like, in terms of equipment, like the only healing potions we spent that fight were kind of like, I think we spent mine and maybe one others. Oliver should still have 3. I think some of you guys should have like 1 or 2 or 3 more.
I still have
And
one
in terms-
lesser.
And equipment would be good if you get like an upgrade, but I think we should be good because we kind of just like, not to toot our own horn, but we beat up the Death Star without better equipment
Well,
just fine. So
I mean,
To add on to that, we still have Trax Karis's gear, so
that too, we could also sell that. It's a very good point. We have that still.
Maybe we do go to Saltbriar and get a bit of gear.
Yeah,
Like
y'all can
tiny-
use my merchant's kit to set up a little stand outside or something.
I don't think we can do that because
Yeah, that'd take too much time. It's got to be a
Well-
hurry up.
you're required for that, and you're infected. So
Well, I'm required for setting up the stall. I don't know. But yeah, that would take too long.
Also, I have 18 rations already, just so you know, Cavity, in case it matters.
Okay, that's a good idea. How much spare rations does everyone else have?
I think I'm the one that was carrying them.
Yeah, he has them
8.
all.
I got some out.
Do you
Okay,
think-
okay. So that's like
I was gonna say, I think
16
part
is
of
like-
the issue is not getting infected. I don't know if dragon's food is edible
Oh.
for people who are not infected.
Well, I
I
mean,
Good
have
point.
enough of the hearty rations for us for one day.
Yeah.
could both of you
Anyway,
like hand
we
them
should
over and
worry
see if they're infected? We should check their food.
I'll check my food, I guess.
Food is not infected. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Just in case, I think it's better if one of the uninfected carries the food because we don't want the risk of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
I'll
could
hand
Getting
you the
spoiled.
food.
You can just store it on the wagon.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Good call, yeah.
Also, we should go to Saltbriar because I also need my armor repaired.
I mean, I got one repair left. I need to go buy some, refill it. But I got
If
one left.
if it's possible, if it's really possible, I can wear medium or heavy armor and not get the disadvantage because I have stealth mastery. I would appreciate getting some medium armor if I have the strength for it.
That'd be nice.
We
You
have
could give
Okay.
me, and then you could give me your anointed leather, so I have that. At least, I guess.
What's
and
your
if nothing
favorite,
else,
like-
whenever I move up to heavy at 9, I can hand down my armor to you.
Well, I guess
What do I need to wear medium armor, Arcanum? Sorry, I'm used to this. I'm not used to this system.
It depends on the armor. Which one do
like,
you want to wear?
We have Oliver. You said that we have some armor. What is it? Is it
Um,
heavy or medium?
I know we had Karis's gear. I know Salire needed to hand it off to someone. I'm trying to let me find it in our
It's-
note.
Yeah, he was
I
just
think
getting
his
it.
armor is plate, and plate is 6 figure, which is total of strength and con. I don't think you can wear it. Trax's armor, Draco.
Medium armor is 2 and 3 vigor, respectively.
Is there anything better than studded leather for light armor?
No,
That would
Not
give me better
really,
AR?
no.
Okay, well then, I don't need a better armor. I guess I could just use some more fucking poisons, I guess.
What are you paying our cavity so we can hit the road?
One last thing I want to get locked in. In terms of getting armor stocks, is them or like charges of the smithing kit in order to repair our armor. Is that something that can be bought in this place, or
not here.
is that
no.
not? Is that not? Okay, cool.
You'll have to
That's
get
probably
that in
Saltbriar, I
Saltbriar. Saltbriar, yeah. You have to get that in Saltbriar.
Gotcha. Thank you. Then yeah, we'll probably hit the road after this. Then I will give her enough gold for a month and a week worth of rations. How much is that?
She'll take your 50 gold.
Okay, cool. Now I'm left with 9 silver, so I'll give her 50.
Oh, she'll take your 25.
Oh, 25? Okay.
Yeah.
I got that out of the way. And
We,
I guess I'll just ask. I'll just ask her, is everyone else inside okay? Did they stay safe?
You know, it's
Take any injuries?
thanks to
You
all
might
of you.
Might want to check
Yes,
him over just to be sure.
It's good to hear.
I guess. I mean, can I check them over, Arcadum?
Check what over?
Just I guess a once over to see if everyone in the tavern is fine.
It seems like none of them have sustained any injuries, so you don't think they've been infected.
We appreciate all this. I believe we'd appreciate it if you show any other Campbells that pass by here an extra, hand.
She will nod, of course.
And if you ever need any pick me up from them as well, they'd be happy to help you too. If there's nothing else, we'll head out.
Alrighty. Gather yourselves up, and we'll venture forth.
We get our rations.
Mm-hmm.
It should be being
Wow,
put
y'all
in
got a
the-
cart?
Yeah. Miss Gift was kind enough to give us one.
I got a quad
Amazing.
back there, but that'd be a long travel, so I'm glad we got this.
Orca could really use a good lie down, but we can't summon horse till tomorrow, correct?
We might as well.
You can sleep
Or-
here in the
or go-
stable,
well-
surely, Miss Gift will say. You should be well rested before you begin your journey.
We'll take you up on that.
I will even bring food out to all of you so that you'll have a very comfortable rest. Looks at camera.
We should do that
Thank
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you three gotta bunk up in another room though.
Yeah,
It's
make
a
sure that's
stable.
fine.
There's not really rooms.
Hey, and nice
Okay.
hay.
We gotta sleep in the hay.
Yeah, exactly.
And as always, I call top bunk Oliver. So
No, I'm the fucking top bunk. Fuck you.
hey, you can't room with me.
Here we go.
You're stinky right now.
It's
I'm
a
in
You
stable.
here.
can't be.
I get the top bunk.
Orca starts walking towards the barn.
I ain't sharing a bed with you. You're
Thank
infected.
you.
Wow.
You can get top day. stack.
Wait a minute, that's fucked up.
Okay.
Since we're
Would
staying
the
the
party
night.
would the party like to participate in a comfortable long rest at the end?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay. Mhm.
please.
Dragon steals the top bunk from Cavity.
Oh, you're not gay. We're not in the same room. I am not sleeping with Draco. He's infected. I'm leaving this room.
As she can do it.
We are sharing a bed. I'm top bunk, he's bottom bunk. You three are sharing another room. You guys are gonna get yourselves killed, and me too.
Best I could do is
Dragon
stop
throws
power
up two
attack.
middle fingers. Well,
It's a big
Hey,
open
then.
barn with no rooms.
Oh, it feels like nothing has changed.
All right.
Hmm.
So the party goes to the barn.
I love that. We could probably be in the middle of heck and we'd still just be joshing around.
Oh, cool. Yes. Very good.
what?
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm not even
Awesome.
trying to get Dragon to make potions tonight.
All right.
Long resting.
As the party settles in for a comfortable long rest, eating the fresh food made by the innkeeper and finding a reasonable level of comfort. Throughout the night, as it passes, Oliver and Cavity will feel their bodies grow stronger, their minds sharper, their skills improved. Orca, Dragon, and Sin, their minds will hunger, their bodies ravenous, their mouth waters for the feast yet to come.
Now I fear what my
Fuck.
weapon will become.
Welcome to level 7. Woohoo!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Oh yeah,
In
cool,
addition
man.
to that,
Yippee!
oh yeah, cool. In addition to that, you guys get, we get to go over your title.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I was only at full health. LOL.
So, the title that you all receive is called Hope Kindler. This is actually a title with several stages. The next title stage is Torchbearer. This is specifically given to characters and players that take on underdog challenges, where the odds are stacked against them, and essentially it's given out to those that face either a certain death or a guaranteed pirate victory. So Hope Kindler does this, and remember this is a title, so it's applied to the player, not the character. So any character that you ever play in my system will be able to use it.
And it's a one-time use, right?
What? No.
Oh.
You have it forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
But only one character can have it, or
No, every character has it that you
Oh,
play. Yeah, it's
fuck.
a title for you, the player.
It's like your
Oh,
Traveler's Soul
fuck.
has the title.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an upgrade.
Shit.
This is an upgrade for the Traveler Soul. Yeah. So Hope Kindler specifically does this. Once per combat, you may attempt a Hope Clash. It is always available to you.
Ooh, free clash.
Oh my god.
That's big.
Okay.
Hope Clashes take the form of character level checks. They ignore everything else. That's pure level check.
Okay, so D20
You
plus
got
level.
it. So wait a minute. I'm sorry, my Omega brain has expanded, Arcadum. Holy fuck. Oh
And
god.
It's D20 plus 7. Yo.
Dude, I did not expect to be here when this shit happens. I'm so glad I played again. Holy fuck.
I definitely didn't expect to be getting any kind of titles with my first character.
Yeah, for real. Especially in Corvanus. Like, this is my first Corvanus character. I was excited to play again. I'm glad.
All right, so that'll do with that. Next up is
Levels.
let's go ahead and do your level ups.
Yeah.
So we'll start with you, Orca.
Can you do me last? I have to go to
Okay.
the bathroom.
Sure,
Thanks.
he said, being second to last anyway. All right, let's see.
Wait, that got my ass. Holy fuck.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start with the easy stuff. Orca, you receive the next level in Guild Merchant. Go ahead and roll 1d10, minimum 6 for me, please.
Okay.
I gotta take a look at Guild Merchant. Where is Guild Merchant?
That stays in line.
I found it.
Alright, you receive this level, Balanced Demographic. Would you like to explain what that does to everybody?
I get to choose another favored foe, which is going to be Depthar or what is that? Aberrations?
That's Aberration.
Aberration. And it also increases my deal maker percentage to 20% instead of 10% when dealing with any of my favored foes.
Okay, very good. You are now level 7. Locked in. Hold on, let me check one more thing. Gives mundane progression. What will you be putting your equipment expertise into?
I was going to be getting the merchant kit trick, but I'm not sure if gaining land is going to be helping us anytime soon. But I'll go ahead and go with that. I'll stick with the guild merchant kit.
Sounds good.
So
Next up is Dragon.
Oh shit! Here I go
Dragon.
killing again.
Please roll me 1d8, minimum 5.
Let's go. Fuck. Clean HP though. I'm at 40. Wait, is that right? Yeah.
Alrighty. Shadowthorn, this level you gain Primal Infusion.
Yes, sir.
Mm, You know how Primal Infusion works?
I sure do.
Okay. Clap, clap.
Would you
Looks
like
good
me to read it out? Or...
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, whenever an ally would gain exposure within 20 feet of you, you may take that exposure instead if they allow it. When you do so, the next level spell you cast is treating as if it is upcasted first level.
Upcasted by one spell level.
Yeah, upcasted by one spell level. Now, I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
With my Foul Lands background.
Yeah.
Do I still get the double exposure? So instead of casting it at level, so whenever I cast it at level 2, I'm supposed to get 2 exposure, but I'll get 4, right?
Let me double check. That's only whenever you cast spells.
Oh.
Yeah, that's only when you cast spells.
No. That's what I was asking. Is if I upcasted from Primal Infusion, I get
the upcast is free. You gain double from the original exposure.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And I think you may have answered this before, but this is for me and Sin mainly. Do we get evasion this level?
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No.
Well.
Oakley Dogley. Next up is Sin. You are a 2nd level drifting vagabond. Roll 1d10, minimum 6.
I'm back.
There's probably a space. Of course, it's always minimum. Oh well.
Oakley Dogley. This level you receive Foe or Friend. Would you like to read off what that does?
One moment, please. For a friend, you gain advantage persuasion, deception, intimidation, inside checks versus creatures selected by your favorite foe. Class feature, you gain an additional favored foe selection. Give me aberration.
A fair choice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't that mean? I don't think we're talking to aberrations. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I got a lot of retraining I gotta do as well.
Favorite foe part could still work, where it's like advanced to tracking.
All that.
Alrighty, Cavity.
Oh, it's my turn?
Return. You are a 2nd level phage. Roll me 1d8, minimum 5.
It's time, Cavity.
Yeet. I try to do this first time.
It's fucking
Ah, I
time.
messed it up again. The slash comes first. Oh, I always miss this.
Every time. One of these days you'll get it.
8. Yes. Level 8 Preach. Ooh, 7, that's good.
Hey, you
Right,
beat the
this
minimum.
level you get Primal Infusion, which is the same thing that Dragon just got.
Hell yeah. We can
Oh,
Primal
yeah, that's a
Infusion
good
off of
one.
each other.
Oliver.
I have one question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, do I get, because normal druids get spell selection at level 2, do I get that?
Yeah, you progress spells.
Oh, I get that too? Sick.
You get spell progression, yeah.
So I gotta
Yes,
choose
yeah.
one spell.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
I will choose. Mine's really simple. I'm just gonna take Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
I'll choose that in a second.
Alright,
What,
this level...
I have one more question. Sorry, I keep interrupting. But exposure, does it go completely down after a level up?
we do arcade style, so yeah, it's a full reset.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead for Oliver's level up.
Oliver, this level, you gain him. Know how him works.
Yes, but I will read it anyways. As an action, you recite a dogmatic ritual, perform a chant or open prayer to a deity. When the form of your hymn, whatever the form of your hymn, it represents your ability to activate your faith. This ability lasts for 1 minute. During this effect, your chosen spells and blessings have their effects increased to use your full exposure. And I guess I have a question is because my blessing is delight, do I have to wait to find out what that actually does? Or does it not do anything?
What do you mean?
The light is that my exposure is hallowed,
Yeah.
and I know some of the other abilities, like, I guess what I'm, oh, does it just change my exposure to hallowed? I don't,
I'm not understanding your question.
because it says while I hymn, my chosen blessing is also affected by full exposure.
Yeah. It means that your entire exposure bar is hallowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess to re-ask what Cavity asked, like I thought dual classes were given spell slots, but I thought they didn't get to do spells. Am I able to pick spells this level?
Yeah. You gain a second level
Okay.
spellcaster, yeah.
Okay.
Get
That is all.
Get some spells, bro. Get some spells.
Wait, Cavity, you know what this means? Wait, I have a question about Primal Infusion and me and Cavity. Whenever I cast my upcasted, like, let's say Cure Wounds to second level, uh can Cavity Primal Infusion that?
Primal Infusion what?
My upcasted Cure Wounds, for example.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, shit. We have a lot to play around, Cavity. Holy fuck.
And both of ours trigger in one round. So, like, let's say Draco casts level 1 Cure Wounds. Then I take one from him, and then he takes it back. Can that happen?
He can only take it when it triggers from this. Yeah, it only passes once. But yeah, you can trigger off each other. So he casts a spell, you take from him. You cast a spell, he takes from you. Back and forth, back and forth. That's fine.
That's
I
really
see,
cool.
thank
You don't infinitely cast the same one exposure, pass the same one exposure around. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I was just curious because if so, I guess I'm also curious about if I how do I word this? Sorry, my brain is not working. So if I get double exposure from my spells, right? So if I cast a first level healing word, it gives me 2 exposure. He
Yeah.
gains that 2 exposure. Okay.
You mean from Primal Infusion?
Yeah.
Well, Primal Infusion specifically is whenever they would gain the exposure, you may take it. So it has to be all of it.
Yeah, so he would gain the 2.
He would gain 2. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And since I'm a level 7 now, my spell slots are upgraded from 3rd level to 4th, which means
shit.
that I cast a spell, you're taking 4 exposure every time.
Well,
Honestly,
remember
though?
your warlock spells are the 4th level ones. Everything else is below that, but it doesn't really matter. It's just you regenerate your 4th level ones from Heretic's Hunger.
Wait, I have more than just my 2 spell slots?
What?
Oh, sorry, what did you mean by that? Like, if I have Primal Infusion.
Yeah,
Like, if he
so if you Primal Infusion, right? You're a warlock, so you always cast at max, right? But if you primal infusion, it'll go to 5. But he still only gets the max from it. But Heretic's Hunger still regenerates that.
How does Heretic's Hunger trigger?
Well, how it triggers normally.
When someone crits?
Now, which Heretic Hunger trigger augmentation do you have? Are you the crit one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the crit one.
Yeah. So if it would trigger normally, you'd regenerate that spell.
I see. Okay,
That's
got
all.
me
That's all I
confused.
was saying. That's all I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just it can be a very efficient use, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
so
I was
him-
getting at.
Him taking my exposure is really good, basically.
Well, it's it still has to, he still has to control it, but I'm just saying that
Yeah.
warlock spells are cool because they can regenerate mid combat, which works really well with primal infusion because you upcast to 5th. So technically now, because he has that, he cast 5th level versions of his spells instead of just 4th.
Yeah. So
Which
we can
is-
use this in like tactical play using fifth level
you can do
casting.
some pretty big swings.
Yeah,
That's all.
I'm excited about that because that's gonna be so fun. I've been waiting
so
for
many
this level, to
magic
be honest.
missiles.
Yeah, dude.
More bullets.
I'm gonna fucking eat his primal
I think
infusion cure
I think you'll
wounds in.
actually get to the point of having a 6-shooter now.
Yes. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
full.
Nice.
Yeah.
And a full load.
I hate that.
The
That's
full
so
thing.
funny. Holy fucking
Exactly.
shit,
Exactly. Okay, so
dude! I can't
bouncing
wait to
off of
cure
this.
wounds you.
Yeah.
bouncing off this. So let's say I do primal infusion. My next spell is upcasted to 5th. But if I don't cast a spell that round, and then next round I do primal infusion again, does it stack to 6th?
No, it doesn't stack.
No.
Yeah,
It doesn't stack.
Doesn't stack? Okay,
Doesn't
gotcha.
Ow.
That's still cool.
Could you imagine if it stacked? You could go to 9th level.
Okay, so now we got to talk about some out of the character stuff for a moment. Now that you guys got nice and level, you have a game plan, you have a travel towards Saltspire. This we wanted to go over. This I wanted to go over on stream so that stream knows what's up. So Fields of Fire has decided to take on a new campaign, which is what we talked about off stream. As such, their new campaign will be called Fields of Fire, The Long Mile, in which case they will take on the mysteries of Tyr and attempt to cure their allies. As such, as I was saying earlier in the session, I need a replacement for Salir, and it has certain parameters required. Most notably, I need somebody that has Arcana trained and that is capable of casting spells. Preferably an arcane caster, but that's not required. This is pretty big replacement need for them because Salir was going to take on a very pivotal role and then now he's gone. So if anybody would like to sign up for that, please @ me in the Corvallis signups. I'm going to be dedicating this week to trying to find a replacement for them before we continue their journey. As the next branch will help lead into that. If not, I'll have to make other arrangements. But that's the plan moving forward with your new campaign. We'll be hitting Saltbriar probably next session. So.
Yay!
Nice.
But in either case, I have, because you've chosen that campaign, I have writing I need to do. I have things I need to prepare, new maps to make that were different from what I originally planned. And I also need to get the new person in, so I'm afraid that is where I'll have to call it tonight, guys. I know it wasn't
That's
much of a
fine.
session.
That's fine. It's
It
pretty much
was-
5, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I just
yeah.
need to
I mean,
get my
we
work
still had a lot to talk about anyway, so I'm down with this.
That was
I gotta
This was a lot
amazing.
of fun.
Good times.
Yeah,
I gotta
Good
help,
roleplay.
guys.
Good roleplay, by the way, guys.
Man, I still got to figure out how to get my weapon to proc.
That will be done tomorrow or next session. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
God,
As
let's
your
go.
as your C will
Thank
be
you.
awakening. Well, I was waiting for it because I thought something was going to come up, And as it turns out, it did. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, it all worked out.
Yeah. It all works out.
I gotta
Man,
go
I'm
load
so
firewood,
excited.
guys, so I'm gonna head out.
See you there, buddy.
Okay.
Yes, Sid.
I'll you later. Bye.
Bye bye.
Let me see the
We have a
fan
bit
art.
of fan art, by the
All
way.
right, let's go take a look at some fan art, which I think some of that fan art is made by our very own Melancholy.
Yeah, dude.
He's
The
so
first
My
one.
boy.
he's so melancholy.
I'll wait, but
He-
I have a lot to say about this.
Okay, let me close.
You
that.
cooked
My
Melancholy.
boy popped off for this one. You guys gotta see
For
this.
real.
I'm looking Melancholy.
Damn.
I'm showing the entire Discord, everything, showing the whole community. This first one is very funny. Nah, I'd win.
Very good.
Here's a good one for you. Very cool.
Yeah, it's
Oh, dude, I
all
love
the
that. I love the
dragon.
colors.
Dude, that one made
Gravity.
that one made me literally start crying. This one made me start crying, dude.
Fucking
That's me.
blasted.
Oh,
Blasted. Got him.
This one's great. How do you do, fellow fingers?
Oh, Draco.
How do you do, fellow finger?
I had to do it eventually.
That's
right?
perfect. I love that. Okay, good stuff, guys. Good session.
I had to pray eventually.
I love that one.
It's so good.
Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for playing. I'll see all the rest of you in an hour and a half for the brass tacks. Bye bye.
Bye, chat.
See you, chat.